the three-way tie with Dripping Springs and Georgetown, having already beat Georgetown, and if they can go in and win against Dripping Springs, if they are all still at the same tied record, that would give the advantage to Leander and send them to the playoffs.
Well, it'll go to a tiebreaker if Georgetown beats Dripping Springs and
True.
Dripping Springs beats Leander, and Leander having beat Georgetown. The head-to-head matchup goes away at that point, and I'm not really sure what that tiebreaker is, but surely it has to do with wins or points surrendered or something to that effect.
Right.
Something technical.
I'll have that answer for you next week. How about that?
when I played back in the Middle Ages with the leather helmets, the tiebreaker oftentimes was penetrations into the other team's side of the field, which is an odd. I always thought was an odd thing to use as a tiebreaker, but it was something that was done. And Lions are going to receive to open the second half. Back deep for the Lions, we have Flowers along with number 3 Jai Garcia, and then of course looks like that's probably 21 Grant Trinkle. Kicking off for Eastview is number 22 to kick, Dylan Luteric, the kicker. The Patriots will be kicking from your right, going to your left. Lions will be returning this opening kickoff. Let's see if Eastview gets into the onside game the Lions tried to play. No, they do kick it deep, and it is fielded by the Lions at the 28. That's number 10 on the return all the way to the 35-yard line, Pedro Silva. It'll be 1st and 10 Lions from there with 11:54 remaining in the third quarter. Lions do lead 35-7. Both teams huddle near their sideline. It's kind of a thing that high school teams tend to do now. Almost every team the Lions have played this season have spent most of their huddles on the sideline. Yeah.
Other than that, everybody's in position for this up-tempo offenses that every one of them have in this district.
McNeil in a pistol formation, single back set. He hands that back. Matthew Long, who breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage. He's at the 40, breaks another tackle. He's at the 40, breaks a third tackle, a fourth and fifth tackle. He's at the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, number 6. Matthew Long, what a way to open the half.
What an incredible run by Matthew Long. He's been struggling a little bit getting out of that backfield tonight. And
sheer determination.
I think he had a different plan for this second half.
Sheer determination by Long. He was not going to be denied. It's now 41-7 Leander. 11:39 remaining in the half. Lions line up the point after attempt. Snapping will be 55 Luke Owen. Holding number 16 Ty Worthy. Snap kick, and Murdoch puts his foot in it, and it's no good. And I couldn't tell if that got blocked, Gary, or if that just kind of came off of his foot weirdly, but it didn't go very high.
Yeah, I think that might have got tipped a little bit, just the way the trajectory that knocked it down so hard.
Yeah, it almost otherwise would seem like his foot would have had to bounce off the turf and then hit the ball up kind of high for it to take that trajectory. So we'll assume that it was blocked with 11:39 left in the third quarter. Lions up 41-7. Mother Nature's been kind of nice to us. We have a little bit of fog in our windows here in the press box, but the rain has really held off, and there's supposed to be maybe one of the worst rains we've had, certainly since May. But
yeah, when you're looking at the camera footage here, it looks like they're playing in San Francisco in the big thick fog, but indeed it's not foggy out here. We just have the glass in front of us that's fogged up.
Now the Lions are going to send out a new kicker. They have number 25 lining up to kick. That's Ian Milne. in is a junior kicker that got moved up recently from one of the lower level teams, or they're just bringing him out, trying him as a kicker. I'm not really sure. He hasn't made any appearances this season. Gets his foot into it. It floats and is fielded at the 18 by the return man. He carries up over the 30, breaks the tackle up near the 37-yard line where he stopped by Chris Patek. That return was from number 21, Paul Barone.
Yeah, with the score being 41-7, Leander's been able to take advantage of that in terms of getting some of these other guys out in playing, threes and fours that are out there, even the twos, going into what might be a playoff run. It's good to get these guys some game time.
Nothing substitutes for good game experience. Pistol formation, quarterback keeps, and he's got an open lane right outside in. That's the backup, number 11, and he runs all the way down the hash marks into line territory, inside the 30 to the 26. Of course, that's, as I said, the backup, Cameron Nowell. 1st and 10 Patriots in line territory. Lions line up their defense. It's a pistol formation for Nowell. He's got number 34, Davis, in the backfield with him. He takes the snap and follows Davis, cuts right inside of him. He's slung down by number 55, Luke Owen, inside the 25 at the 24. Nice 3, maybe 4-yard gain for Nowell. We'll make it 3. It's 2nd down and 7 now for the Eastview Patriots with 10:48 remaining in the third quarter. Lions up 41-7. Now the backup, because for some reason the starter, Moreno, left the game. Now hands off to Davis. He's tackled at the line of scrimmage by number 13, Ray Gibson, the new star, really, of the Lion defense.
Yeah, and you're not so, I'm not so sure that it wasn't Ray Gibson that maybe led to that quarterback staying on the sideline.
Moreno. Yeah, Gibson did pop him. He finished that series, but he hasn't been back in since that point. We do have an injured player down. We'll go to commercial break while we wait. You're listening to Leander Lions football on the Texas Sports Radio Network. It's 41-7 Lions lead. We'll be right back.
Does your computer or notebook need an upgrade or repair? Need help setting up a network or surveillance system? Thought about speeding up your network or getting a surveillance system? Let the professionals at Altex take care of you. With over 10,000 products in stock and professional staff, Altex is ready to provide outstanding customer service as well as the latest in technology. Altex, supplying your technology needs since 1980. Located in Austin on I-35 between Breaker and Runberg, or online at ALTEX.
Welcome back. The Eastview Patriots are in a huddle. Actually, not on the sideline. They're behind the ball. It is now 3rd and 7, rather. The ball's on the 24-yard line. 10-20 and counting. We have a pistol formation for Nowell. He has number 30 in the backfield with him. That is Torrey Davis. And there's a pre-snap foul. We'll see what that call is. That was a center moved the ball a little bit, or hesitated when he snapped it, and that's a 5-yard penalty. It's going to be now 3rd and 12, actually. 3rd and 12 from the 29, and the Patriots are lined up. Now has Davis in the backfield with him. He takes the snap, rolls to his left, pressured. He's flushed out forward. He breaks into the secondary. Wow, he's hit hard. Number 20, he's getting up slow. Malik Jones had him in his hands, and then coming up with a smack, number 5, Isaiah Turner, who also serves a mean pizza on Wednesday night podcast.
And he barely escaped the wrath of Ray Gibson as well as in the backfield. And
Gibson was hanging around his ankles on that play. It's going to be 4th down and 7, it looks like, for the Patriots. Difficult to see through this thick pea soup fog we have here at Birkelbach Stadium. And we're going to have a timeout or a penalty. It's a penalty, and it's going to go against Eastview doing their best Leander Lion imitation with a pre-snap foul. They'll step off 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 17 now.
Yeah, speaking of that, Leander's done a great job. They have had a couple of those calls this, tonight, but outside of a few, they've done a great job of pulling that offense together and not having any penalties.
Well, and you can see the progression from week to week, the improvement in things like penalties and blocking and tackling and execution. We got another flag down prior to the snap. It's going to go against the Patriots again. They'll step off 5 yards. Now it's going to be 4th and 23 for Eastview, and they're going to be back in midfield range here in about 2 more 5-yard penalties. 9:02 remaining. Again, 4th and very long, 17.
Look alive, DBs, because they're coming at you.
Now's barking out signals. He takes the snap, drops straight back, throws deep over the middle, incomplete. Intended for number 12, Mason Klingler. It will be Leander football on downs at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10, that, of course, the Lion 34-yard line. Again, Lions leading 41-7 here in the 3rd quarter. Lions just need to look at execution, play fundamental football here throughout the game, and get guys work at this point. Get first downs, add points, continue to get better. McNeil comes out from the sideline, Lions in formation, 2-back set in the pistol. McNeil barks out signals, takes the snap, hands it to Plummer, who slips, keeps from going down, and spins his way forward over the 40 to the 43-yard line, which is going to be 1 yard shy of the first down. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Lions come out ready to go right after that gain. Pistol formation for McNeil, 2-back set, 2 receivers to his right, tight end to the left. Barking out signals. McNeil with a high snap was able to get up and grab it. Plummer's got the edge. The first down, he's at midfield and he's slung down at the 48. First down Lions there on the stop for the Patriots, number 3, Chris Mata. Lions again with a drive here. They're in Patriot territory at the 49. They're looking to the sideline for the call. The offensive line already ready to go.
Yeah, it looks like Plummer is having a little footing issues.
Ground's probably pretty slick. Pistol formation, 2-back set, 2 receivers to the left. Handoff goes to Jai Garcia. He goes untouched. He's at the 40. He slips. Oh, he keeps his balance and cuts in at the 20. Really slipping cost him a touchdown. There on the stop for Eastview, luckily, number 48.
You got to give it up to Jai on that play, because with the speed he had and the intensity he was running with, to take that slip and still be able to control the ball and himself, great job.
Handoff goes to Garcia again. He cuts up at the 20 and it lowers his shoulder. Gets about 4 yards down to the 16. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 for the Lions with 7:26 left in the 3rd quarter. They lead 41-7.
Yeah, and you've got a really fast back in Jai Garcia, and he is on fresh legs right now.
Also in the backfield with him is number 28. Garcia gets the handoff again, and the edge cuts up inside the 10, or they're going to mark him out at the 11. Just shy of first down yardage by 1 yard. It's going to be 3rd and 1. That other running back that's in right now is Jonathan Spires. Pistol formation again for McNeil. 2 running backs, Spires and Garcia. They hand to Garcia behind Spires. He cuts up inside the 10, picking up first down yardage down to the 7. 1st and goal now for the Lions, up 41-7. There on the tackle for Eastview, number 31, Keyshawn Castle.
Looks like you had Michael Berry come out. His helmet came off.
1st and goal for the Lions. That's a weapon you don't want to lose down here in the red zone, but we'll see what the Lions do. Again, it's 3rd and goal, ball at the 7-yard line. McNeil in a pistol formation. Single back set, 3 receivers to his right. They fake to Spires and throw a pass to Garcia. breaking it up there, arriving with the football for the Patriots is number 5, Kevin Destad. 6:36 remaining in the third quarter. Lions lead 41-7. It's now 2nd and goal from the 7. McNeil in a pistol formation again with the 2 running backs, 2 receivers to his right, a tight end to the left. They hand off to Garcia going right to left. He cuts in at the 3, runs into a wall at the goal line, and then bounces outside and is stopped just shy of scoring. And then there's a late flag. Interesting.
Yeah, and that was a great stop by Frankie Kime. He saved a touchdown right there.
I wonder what that flag was. It came in late, almost like a little extracurricular activity. Let's see what the ref says.
Foul on the offense, number 74, 15-yard penalty.
That's going to go against Leander. Really hurts. That's Chichi, the senior offensive lineman. Not sure what happened. He didn't say, he just said personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct.
I can see clearly now, the fog is gone.
Easy now. Gary's been singing to us all night long. We've got a 2nd and goal for the Lions from the 16-yard line. We've lost our connection here. McNeil looks to throw deep down the sideline. It has Flowers, and it's defended nicely by the Georgetown defensive back.
Flowers is incomplete. A flag down.
There is a flag on the play.
Illegal man downfield on the offense, number 50. 5-yard penalty.
Illegal man downfield.
You know, this is that RPO that the Lions run. That can get you in trouble sometimes because every play the linemen are blocking, every play. So it can cause problems if the quarterback hangs on too long and the linemen get downfield a little bit.
And yeah, when you have number 79 rushing by you,
that doesn't help. 2nd and goal from the 21 now. We're going to have a stoppage on the field. And that's good because we're having technical difficulties. We can't even go to commercials. So we'll figure it out. You will be right back.
Lions take their first time out.
Well, I think while we're waiting on that, I can go ahead and give some update on these 25-5A scores. Right now, we've got Dripping Springs High School tied still at halftime, 35-35 with Vandergrift. Georgetown is also at halftime, 18-17 over Vista Ridge, and close to the end of the third quarter, we've got Cedar Park Timberwolves 45 over the Marble Falls Mustangs 3.
What is that Dripping Springs score again against?
We're still tied 35-35.
And that's Drip and
Vandergrift.
And then Vista is down 1 to Georgetown at the moment.
Yeah,
that seems like it's been that score for too long. Huh?
Yeah, maybe they haven't updated, or maybe they got a little rain over there in that area.
It could be either of those things, or it could be that it just turned into a defensive slugfest. So we've got 2nd and goal for the Lions here coming out of that timeout with 5:38. McNeil hands off to Garcia going right to left. He picks up about 7 yards to the 13, where it will be 3rd and goal for the Lions. Much more manageable with McNeil throwing the football the way he has tonight. He has 5 touchdown passes. 5 of the 6 touchdowns the Lions have scored have come off the arm of Parker McNeil.
Yeah, he's done a great job tonight distributing the ball to multiple receivers.
Pistol formation for McNeil, 2-back set. Snap, handoff goes to Spires. He breaks a tackle at the 10 and at the 5, and he's in for the score. Lions add 6 more points to their lead, making it 47-7 with 4:56 remaining in the third quarter. And the Lions really starting to run away with this one, Gary.
Yeah, it's a feeling that this team has been looking to feel for a long time.
It is a good feeling to go onto a football field either as a player, coach, or even us goofy broadcasters and fans, and get behind a team that's really playing well. And the Lions are starting to gel right at the right time with playoffs on the horizon and really them controlling their own destiny. Murdoch misses the point after attempt, the second in a row. The one before that was blocked. This one was just wide left. Maybe he lost his footing a little bit when he planted that plant foot, but it's going to be 47-7 with 4:56 remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, as much as I like the fans listening to our broadcasts, I think it's important they get up here to these games and start supporting these Leander Lions, as they're fighting for something, and it's good to see the turnaround of this team this year, coming off a very hard fought season last season, but they came up empty-handed, and to see some W's in the win column for this team has been something pretty spectacular to watch.
Back deep to receive for the Patriots, number 38 Nick Wallace and number 21 Paul Barone. Kicking off for Leander, Ian Milne. Milne's kick bounces at the 23, is touched by number 21 of Eastview and picked up and carried to the 35. That's Paul Barone. He's tackled by number 8 of Leander, Levi Beck. 1st and 10 for the Patriots with 4:48 remaining in the third quarter. Lions up 47-7. Of course, Eastview on the sideline with their huddle, as they've done every play but one that I recall here. 1st and 10 for them.
Yeah, and you've got a lot of subs in on defense.
We'll see how those guys do out here. Eastview looking to add points. There's also subs. Looks like Moreno's back in the game now. They hand to Davis, and he's tackled by number 32. He picks up about 3 yards. Number 32 for the Lions is Malcolm Wright Harris on the stop. They're going to give him 4 yards. No, make it 3. 2nd and 7. Ball at the 37-yard line. Pistol formation for Moreno, has 2 backs, 1 behind, 1 beside. He hands off to number 34 Davis, and out there's the big defensive end, Luke Owen, and Davis is getting up slowly. Also sliding over there defensively, the rest of the D-line, Crazy, along with number 45 of Leander, getting over there. That's Harkle Road.
Yeah, you have a few starters still out there. You had mentioned Owen, and you have got Silva out here who's done a bang-up job on the great receiver for the Patriots, Mason Klinger. And we expected him to get a lot of balls thrown his way, but Pedro Silva's done a great job on.
Moreno takes the snap and hands off fakes to the running back and throws deep over the middle. Intended for number 12, Klingler there on coverage. The man you just talked about, Pedro Silva, number 10.
Yeah, and that's why he's still in the game. As long as number 12's out there on the field, Pedro's going to be out there. So,
and you'll probably see Turner out there most of the time as well. You don't want to give up any big plays, momentum-shifting bombs to a player the caliber of number 12, Mason Klingler, the junior wide receiver for the Patriots. Patriots line up to punt. The punter is going to take that snap. He's standing on the 20. Back deep is Trinkle to return for Leander. 42, the punter. Soto gets into it, takes a bounce at the 25 and is downed by the Patriots at the 21. There to down at number 38 of the Eastview Patriots, Nick Wallace. 1st and 10 Lions, they lead 47-7 with 3:23 remaining in the third quarter. Another opportunity for points here, Gary.
Yeah, they're going to continue to run the ball, to control the clock, and they've been able to get that ball rolling on the running game, and so you look for a long drive here and controlling the clock from the Leander Lions.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lions. They have the ball at the 23-yard line. In at quarterback, of course, number 11, Parker McNeil, has 2 backs in the backfield, both offset to either side. Handoff goes to Jai Garcia going right to left. He cuts up at the 25, carries up to the 27, and there's a late flag from that side judge. There on the tackle is number 48 of Eastview. Corbin
See
Truslow.
if we can hear what the call is.
Looks like we got some kind of block hit in the back or personal foul is what it looks like. Yeah, it's a 15-yarder. So it was a late hit, probably unsportsmanlike conduct that Mike didn't seem to be working for the White Cap down there. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Leander at the 42-yard line. Pistol formation, two-back set for McNeil. Has two receivers to his right, tight end tight to the left. Barks out signals, takes the snap, hands off to the running back coming left to right. That's difficult to see as he doesn't get much of a gain.
Arturo Salinas on the carry.
That's number 3 was on the carry, Jai Garcia. He was tackled by quite a large individual, number 79, Matt Townsend. Senior nose guard, looks like Vince Wilfork. 2nd down and 8. McNeil hands off to the running back going right to left out of that two-back formation. And that's, again, number 3, Jai Garcia. He picks up about 3 yards. He's tackled by number 31 for the Patriots, Keyshawn Castle. It's going to be 3rd and 5, ball at the 48-yard line. Lions looking to the sideline for the call. Pistol formation for McNeil. He has a tight end to his right, twin receivers to his left. In that two-back set they've been in for the last several plays. He barks out commands, takes the snap, hands off to Spires coming left to right. He picks up enough yardage for the 1st down. And check that. That's number 30 on the carry. Arturo Salinas picking up the 1st down for Leander all the way up to the 44.
You mentioned number 79, the Vince Wilfork, Matt Townsend. Number 64, Colton Kessler, has been controlling him pretty well, and he looks to be getting a little upset and trying to throw Kessler down.
This time that ball's handed to number 28, Spires. He spins his way down near the 40 for a minimal gain. There on the stop, number 48 for Eastview, Corbin Truslow. It's going to be 2nd and 6 now. Ball at the 40-yard line. 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Lions lead 47-7, marching to try to add to that lead. McNeil, pistol formation, two-back set, twin receivers to his left. Tight end also on the left side. So they've loaded that left side, and they're going to run to the right. And that running back is Arturo Salinas. We have a flag. And it looks like Salinas gets to about the 38 where he's forced out of bounds. Let's see what the call is. And Big 79 limping out of the game. Matt Townsend getting tired of the Leander center.
That Colton Kessler, he's been manhandling him and doing a great job at it. And like as I mentioned a minute ago, you could see the frustration that 79 was getting, whether he's tired or getting manhandled, whichever. He's starting to grab some jerseys and try to throw Kessler around. So,
well, that was a hold against the Lions that moves the ball all the way back to midfield. It's still 2nd down, 2nd and 16. They need the 34 for 1st down yardage. McNeil in a pistol with two-back set, two receivers to his right, tight end left. Takes the snap, hands off to Spires, who cuts up at midfield to about the 47. Not really a whole lot of yardage there. It's going to be 3rd down and probably 13. They're going to mark it at the 47. So, yes, 3rd down and 14 actually. There's going to be a timeout, or that's going to be the end of the quarter. Lions are going to let the quarter run out. We'll go to commercial, Gary. We'll be back. You're listening to Leander Lions football on the Texas Sports Radio Network. It's 47-7. Lions lead.
The third period.